Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Welcome to your Thursday. It's May the 22nd. This is Acadiana Weather Today, a short morning chat on your upcoming weather conditions and how they're going to affect your day. Yesterday, kind of a bust on the forecast, went with a 10% rain chance for coastal areas. We ended up with half of the area south of I-10 getting rain for a good chunk of the day. Today, that front is a little farther south into the Gulf waters. Most of us will see mostly sunny skies, but if you get down toward the southeastern coast, Morgan City, and then down toward Houma and Thibodaux, you might see a little more cloud cover and maybe even a chance for a widely scattered shower or thunderstorm. So we'll go ahead and keep 10% in the rain column for today, but there's a look at your skies. Really is a pretty morning out here. And our temperatures are a little bit cooler too, as much of the area has managed to drop down into the mid to upper 60s. And as far as the roadways, I think everything's going to be okay today. We don't have a whole lot on the radar on land. Everything is in the offshore waters. And at this point, skies are generally fair, and we haven't seen a whole lot of fog developing across the region. And temperatures, again, have dropped down into the 60s with lower 70s down toward the coast. And our students heading off to the bus stop. This is probably getting into the last couple of days here of school before summer vacation starts. Temperatures around 67 this morning and should be in the upper 80s a little later this afternoon. There's a look at the radars. Again, we do have showers and thunderstorms that are out in the offshore waters. That's where the front is draped, and it's going to stay there today and tomorrow and then start to lift to the north Friday night going into Saturday. So unfortunately, as we go into the weekend, a warm and very humid air mass is going to make its return. And in the upper levels, we've got a little less of a ridge of high pressure. So there should be a little more lift over the weekend, which could bring some isolated showers or thunderstorms, particularly on Sunday. But we might see a couple on Saturday, and then rain chances will be getting a little bigger there as we head into the early part of next week, as a series of systems will be pushing on in. But there's a look at that upper level pattern again. A trough in the east, more of a ridge now in the west, so we're kind of in between. So we'll watch that northwesterly flow as low pressure areas will develop and move off toward the east. Our frontal boundary that's draped over the Gulf will start to make a lift back to the north as we head into Friday. So it looks like more humid conditions coming up for our Memorial Day weekend and a better chance for some showers and thunderstorms. But simulated satellite today showing generally sunny skies across most of Acadiana with some clouds hugging the coast. And as far as any rain, again, Morgan City, Houma, Thibodaux, maybe areas south of New Orleans and over toward Grand Isle might see a little rain today. And then our frontal boundary will start to come in from the northwest. We're going to see disturbances coming in from the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles and shoving its way off toward the southeast. But those will fizzle for the first couple of days. And then as we get toward the early part of next week, Memorial Day, Tuesday, Wednesday, chances for showers and thunderstorms are going to be a lot more likely, and there's going to be the possibility of some heavy rain as the moisture values are going to be right up the top of where we can go this time of the year. Temperature-wise, we should be in the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees for your daytime high, and then overnight tonight, upper 60s for our northern sections along and south of I-10 should drop down into the lower 70s. Quick look at the Gulf. Frontal boundaries out there, so there are going to be showers and thunderstorms, and of course winds and seas are higher around those scattered thunderstorms. But for today, we'll see winds generally out of the south at about 5 to 10 knots and seas running about 1 to 2 feet. So not a bad day in the offshore waters, especially if you're really close there to the coast. Your high 89 with some clouds this morning mixing in with the sun, but I think we're going to go back to mostly sunny skies by this afternoon. 71 tonight with clear skies. Tomorrow, a lot of sunshine with a high near 90, but it is going to get more humid, so temperatures at night aren't going to cool off quite as much. Friday night's low 75. Partly cloudy skies on Saturday with a high of 91. Right now, I'll hold on the rain chances until Sunday afternoon, but going into Memorial Day and the early part of next week, that's when things look to get more unsettled, and there will be the possibility of some heavy rain. So a flood threat may exist once again as we head into the early part of next week. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those notifications. You can also hear my forecast daily on Big 102.1, Planet Radio 106.7, and Freedom 95.1. Follow my social media pages both on Facebook and X, and thanks to everyone who has subscribed to Acadiana Weather Today here on YouTube. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Have yourself a great Thursday, and I'll see you on Friday, ready to kick off the Memorial Day weekend.